Hey guys, welcome back. DeFi, degens, drip, and farm for poverty. I'm your host, Drip Coach, dropping knowledge bombs on all Forex Shark related projects. And in today's video, just giving you guys hopefully a quick rundown of how to actually use BSC scan to label the contracts and tokens so that you can actually start to do your own research. Everybody says do your own research, but nobody actually explains how to do it or how to even interact with smart contracts. I had to actually just fumble around and figure it out myself. I didn't actually find a video or anything like that, but I'm gonna show you a quick tip. I've mentioned about labeling your contracts in your MetaMask. I'm gonna show you how to label the tokens so that you can actually identify them, tokens or contracts, basically smart contracts, so that you can identify them whenever you go to look up something. So like, you guys know that you can go to BSC scan and take the drip. Let's just start from scratch in case you don't know that. Right, so let's go straight out from the beginning so you guys can see how I've got there to get to the drip token. So you can go to any one of your tokens, but we're gonna go to drip, and then you can click these three buttons and you can say view, asset, and explore. So that's gonna take you out to bscscan.com/token and then the actual smart contract token ID. That's the drip token. And we know that because we can also come over here to smart contracts on dripcommunity.wiki, and if you scroll down, let's minimize all this again so you know exactly where I'm starting from. You go into your language, mine is English, then you go to drip, and then you go tokens and contracts, click that, and that will bring you up here. And then right there at the top, we have drip, and we have 0x20F and 0333. We can click on this and we see that it did take us to that exact token ID, right? So this is where a lot of people start to do their, research and digging around. This is where you see this token supply, you see the number of holders, transfers, all that stuff. But what I've used on my videos is looking at holders and then looking at the contract analytics over on this side. But you may not know what these contracts represent. This is the only one that Forex labeled as the PancakeSwap version 2 drip BUSD liquidity pool. However, this one is the Faucet balance. So, and we know that from here, again, you can scroll up, where is it? Right here, we get it's this one, fountain/swap. So this is where you do the exchange. Let me actually pull that up so you can see what I'm talking about again. So when we come over to the Faucet, we see that there is 334.954 K in the available supply. Right, so that's what this contract address represents, 0x4FE53A. And then when we come back over to BSC scan, we can see that at 0x4FE53A. Now, if you don't want to remember this whole thing, you can actually label this. That's the part I want to show you. So just like Forex labeled this, you can actually label this yourself. So I'm going to copy it from here. You could copy it directly from here as well, but once you're here, you come up to once you're signed in, you go to address and private nodes, and then you can add this address. So I just paste it here. I'm giving it, I think I got a space in there. There we go. I'm giving it Faucet available supply. That makes more sense to me. I know that it represents fountain/swap, but the way I look at it is seeing that that's the available supply, because that's actually what it's labeled here. So I'm labeling it what I want to make it easier for me to identify. And what you're gonna find once I do that, instead of it having this name here, it'll actually have the new updated name that I'm giving it. You can add notes if you want to, like found on drip community, drip.community, /Faucet. Fountain, right? I don't even know what it's called, but you get the idea. You can add notes in here. So I'm just gonna add that. Then you hit continue, and then there it is, Faucet available supply. And if I refresh the original token address that I went to, it will now have my tag in there. So that is super beneficial when you're doing your own research, especially as you start to dig into these platforms and learn what they do and how they operate. And then you want to start looking at the contract balances and things of that nature. So one other one I'm going to add in here is the tax vault. Actually, I already did that. So that's not actually listed here. I don't see it here. Let's see, drip, telegram, BREAP. So So there's still some room for your own research to add and update these things. So I know that this one is the tax vault, 0x48ED and then 6127. I know that because it's a contract. That's what this little icon represents here. And it has 2088 in the available supply, which I can verify over here on the Faucet. And where is that? All right, I had to do a little search. So I actually found it on the wiki, so it is in there already. It's this one right here, Vault, 0xBFF and 25472. And I already labeled it. You can see it here, 0x4AD. That's not the right one. Did I label it wrong? Let me see. 6127, yeah, that's right. Right, isn't that what I just said? No, 472. All right, so this is the actual vault. So let's open this in a new tab and I can actually remove the one that I wrote myself. So let's remove that. Just a quick message, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss another video. This helps bring brand awareness to the channel as well as all Forex Shark related projects. Thank you. Tag, and then look at the one I just added, which is 2572. So that's this one. So this is the actual vault. Yeah, so then I can add that in here. So add and vault. Continue. All right, so hopefully that helps you guys out. I added some others, a contract balance for the drip garden token I made on my own. You can make your own token, that's why you gotta be careful. But anyway, hopefully that helped you guys do your own research, label things, dig around. So you definitely go through here and label this kind of stuff, especially if you're going to be using BSC scan to kind of look things up and see how they work and whatnot. It only takes a couple seconds, but it can definitely save you a lot of time when you're going through looking at the different contract balances and how things operate and what's been done, what's not. So very beneficial. So that's it for this video. Just a quick update. Nothing really going on in the market for you guys to update you on. Drip still trading sideways. Forex did announce, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. So we do have some announcements that he made here on the Forex Shark calls channel. Ladies of the Faucet, he says ladies of drip and the drip, oh, just ladies of drip, maybe not just ladies of the Faucet. Drip community, so he's talking about all the really cool things that Drip has done. Then there's a shout out to Little Cryptita. She is in CM Reap. Haven't had a chance to meet up with her yet. I think she's always busy running around out there back and forth to the village and stuff like that. And then there is this video they made, kind of a quick kind of marketing video that they can use between YouTube influencers and different YouTube ads. So he says, okay, very excited. We're about to put this ad up on YouTube targeting big crypto channels. I don't want to give away too much of our strategy, but we spend a lot of time designing this. It appeals to lifestyle branding. It has the hook to get them thinking and want to learn more with the exchange owner part. And there are some more secrets regarding playtime and how it's designed to ensure we will get the most bang for our buck. So let's play that real quick in case you haven't seen it. Nice. So short, sweet, to the point, punchy. Definitely hooks the watcher, the viewer, and makes them want to learn more. That's the way you do marketing. It like gives you the pain point up front and a quick call to action as well. And definitely can be used if you've watched any marketing videos from other people like Ty Lopez. He does a lot of these kinds of videos. Even Andrew Tate's videos like this are especially appealing to this kind of 20 to 30-year-old audience, and that is the primary in crypto. It may not resonate with you, but when you're marketing, you make your marketing content towards the major demographic. And right now, that demographic is primarily male. It's like 95% men and age, 18 to 35. I even see that on my YouTube demographics, and that's like a niche within a niche within a niche. So yeah, that is cool to see, and there should be more of this kind of content going out. Let me see what else we had. There is a couple updates from Forex. He did mention that people have been asking, and Ray mentioned this on his channel as well, what to do if they don't want to sell their drip but want to pair it with BUSD. He said, this guy said, was telling him go to add liquidity. Forex told him go to add liquidity on animalfarm.app. And he said, right, but I mean, if you already have drip in your wallet. And Forex said, potentially, we will add something to allow you to do it with drip and BUSD. So he's definitely looking into that. There are a lot of drip sitting on the sidelines. And if it wouldn't be that big of a deal to sell half of that and pair it, because that'll just lock the liquidity that much better, pairing it with drip BUSD. But Forex is all about not adding sell pressure. So if he creates something, he'll add that to the animal farm. I'm not sure if that will get added before the farm launches, but that's still good to know that he's working on that. So what else? There was something he mentioned in here about basically just going back and forth with people in the community. Nothing really any different than you probably should already be aware of. Talked about the Reap DAO. So if you want to read up on these, you can just come into the animal farm and then just do a search for Forex, and you can get exactly all of his comments and stuff like that. So it's not any additional information I haven't shared with you already on here. So he does talk about the YouTube ads coming up and what they'll be doing. So both, we have 4 or 5 big YouTubers making promo videos, and we have the YouTube ads. The ads are great because we can run them hard on big channels. And then he mentioned that the CMO makes sure that they only pay for what gets them engagement. Our CMO really knows what he's doing, so we won't pay for any ads that don't get real engagement. And if they skip, we don't pay, but they will still see our branding before they skip, so it's a free impression. And often people don't click on an ad on the first impression. They may skip it a few times, but in their minds now, and we haven't paid anything for that branding. So looks like they're definitely moving forward. So we're within the kind of the 2-week countdown. So hopefully we see some big push into the launch leading up. So it's kind of been like a slow roll, and now maybe we'll start to snowball here in these next 2 weeks. And again, the good thing is drip has been holding its own, sitting between the 650 to 710 range. So all right, that is it for this video. If you found it valuable, you guys know the drill. Like and subscribe. And as always, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.